The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Okay. Because it says she died around 9 o'clock, right? Mm-hmm. I want to know what time she called. And he said he got there in like 3 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So...
you keep it in mind.
Let's keep all those in mind. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent.
Mm-hmm.
She's wild.
Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service.
Excuse me.
Yes, you already know. Look at her. Crazy. Crazy.
Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Oh, goodness. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Tee. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness testimony. Witness's account.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away.
Hold on 1 second. Okay.
But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
She said she ran away, but if she was...
yeah.
If she died at the window, then how did
she run away? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
Well, it's saying, what direction did she hit her in, but would you have been able to see her?
Yeah,
if she was
away.
Started that way and then ran towards the window, you would have seen her.
Mm-hmm.
Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitty witsy. Wink.
Now, she didn't say anything about seeing her... I don't know. She just slumped, and that was it. Did you see her do any other movements after that?
Yeah.
Because she was supposed to have written something.
Yep.
Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony.
It's so questionable. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Look, Judge needs to be reevaluated. That's all I know. I don't see the need to trouble the witness.
Excuse me, sir?
Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? I think you're thinking about something else being firm.
I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimony. Sir, what?
Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have the feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
That whole story was a mess.
Mm-hmm. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Because they said she died at what? It was 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Witness's account. It was 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. We gotta think about what we're going to do for this, right? Because... What do we do with this?
I don't know if we do anything with this right now. I don't know. It's up to, what do you... I don't know. A wiretap found in Miss May's hotel room.
We'll do something with it sometime.
Okay. Well, when do you want to...
I don't know. Why did you do that?
Huh. Why? Why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, I had a feeling. I can't.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one.
Yeah, you might as well.
Let's see how far I can run this with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night.
Ooh.
You see her looking evil? Mr. Wright,
No, Mr.
I will not have you badgering my witness.
But badgering?
You insist on kneeling her these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah, stop him.
What is this?
Poor girl. Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me?
You looked out the window. What did you see next?
And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey?
Slender, sort of, well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing.
Your thing?
And the person attacking her? The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
That's not...
What?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. What is this? Like, y'all are insane.
He's right.
No.
Question the testimony?
It's not bulletproof.
I know. I'm just...
Go ahead.
Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You're lying.
You're lying.
Lying?
She's lying. She saw something, but she's lying.
Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique.
True enough.
No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
Don't we, though?
She was, Your
Because
Honor.
he was there.
I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Rawr! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would.
She's insane.
She is insane. Damn, I almost had her. She is crazy.
Oh.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did.
If she ran to the right, you didn't see it.
Yeah, because we're saying, like, how can she see beyond a certain point?
Yeah.
That clock. That kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think.
They never called it a clock.
No.
They said it was a statue.
Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee.
I see. This judge. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
I did see everything. I did.
What?
So, you saw me then, too?
Of course. I'd remember that spiky hair anywhere.
Spiky. The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney.
Aw, was I that girl? I'm sorry.
Very well. Continue.
Ma'am. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Is that right as in your right as you looked from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again?
Your knife?
Right. It was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
I feel like this comes up something. What is...
The floor plans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This definitely has something to do with her.
Well then...
And then this, too.
Yeah. Okay, well, you're saying
What
the
is
floor plan, then bring that up as she's talking about how it's set up, right? So, where's the hotel window?
Well, it'll be from here, because this is her viewpoint in.
Okay. So she said she ran to
off
her
to the
right. So she's looking this way.
Mm-hmm.
Her right would be this way.
Mm-hmm. Which means if the body was found here, then how did you see her hit her over here? And then how'd she get back here?
Right. Because she's saying she dodged her to the right,
Mm-hmm.
and then that girl hit her.
Mm-hmm.
So then you wouldn't have seen it if she dodged to the right away from the window.
Yeah,
Right.
should I present that? Or should I present it? Because I don't want to miss the opportunity to present it.
Well, present it. Because she's talking about the room.
This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence in the statement not just now related? Oh, how exactly are that evidence in the statement just now related? That's written weird. They aren't, are they? Not at all. What? Mr. Wright, please think about accusations.
Oh, you got a thing.
I don't think that won me any points with the judge.
You got like a thing over
That's
here.
it.
Then the girl in the hippie...
So I can press her with no problem.
Okay.
How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
Oh, you know what? The problem is you pressed her on that part, but did she say anything yet? She said she followed her, but you said to the right. That's where you had to press.
That is where I pressed. That's not where I pressed, but that's where I presented.
When she said she ran to the right?
Yeah, that's where I presented.
All right.
That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun.
Sigh. What happened then?
And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did.
So this is where I should present, right?
I don't know. The
Because
weapon
she said
is relevant, right?
Huh?
I don't know, because like I thought that if you're presenting the evidence, you have to present it in a way that mentions the evidence. So you wouldn't say the floor plan right here.
It would, because she said she ran to the right and she hit her. I saw it, but you wouldn't be able to see
All
it.
right, well then present the floor plan, I guess.
Because if she's saying she ran over here, she wouldn't have seen that.
Okay, go ahead, present it then.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh?
He's about
Really?
to take those marks.
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Miss Wright. That makes no sense.
That's what I was saying. Like, it's not... Just go ahead. I don't know.
And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did.
Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
That clock. That kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think.
I want to fucking present them about that too, because they never said it was a clock. They said it was a statue again. So how would she know it's a clock unless she already knew it was a clock? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I can press her if you don't think I should present.
I don't know. You're gonna have... Because I don't know. Like, I'm telling you, you know... Maybe you just press her and see what she says.
The problem is if I press her, it goes past that point and I can't present it again. You know what I mean?
Well, if you think you should present it, then present it. Because I'm telling you, like, I don't know. Like...
This is right. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh, the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Yo.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor.
That doesn't make any sense.
And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Thank you. Woo, that was close. If he had stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because I heard it? How? Yes, I heard it. Say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel.
Ain't that damn close.
It ain't that close. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it.
It couldn't have rung, right? You could say both, right? But is it that there's no... Isn't there something wrong with it? Or was it...
There is something wrong with it, but I don't remember.
See, this is what happens.
But I want to say that she couldn't have heard it, so then we could say...
Alright, well, go ahead.
Use the wiretap information. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard it. Oh, I can't hear. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door.
You have no proof that she could not.
What?
You have... Oh, wait, sorry. You have proof that she could not? Sorry. Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing.
Then I would like to propose a test to see if she could really have heard.
Really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request.
What? On what grounds?
This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Yes, it is!
Indeed. Objection sustained. Damn, time to switch directions, quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because...
It couldn't have rung.
Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. Was it broken?
I don't remember. So you're gonna just have to guess one. I thought there was something wrong with it, or
it's empty. It's empty. Because that's where she put the evidence that Maya was coming to get.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. That clock is missing its clockwork. Huh. How could you possibly... Just take a look, right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Yeah, Mia put the information in there. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness
Look at her looking
is
crazy.
a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May?
Tisk tisk.
Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed?
We know that.
If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Nope.
How?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes, we can.
No, impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Rabble, shibby.
Order.
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Well, you also had an autopsy report that wasn't.
Yeah, right. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
Grumble. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forget. Wait.
So the witness had seen it before?
Nah, bruh. I can't with this
judge.
judge.
Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court.
Come on, bro.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before.
Made by Larry Butts.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today?
Oh.
Whoa,
Okay.
ma'am.
What is it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
It's crazy as hell. Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Death stares. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because...
You heard about it. That's the wiretap.
The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it. And let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Have a look at this.
That?
I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
How? How is this irrelevant?
I'm tired of him.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone?
Yes.
Yes, she did. Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock.
We just heard it.
Like,
we had the conversation. We just heard it.
What are you talking about? I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time.
Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court seeing her real Miss May now. Now to deal the final blow.
Now, do you think she did it? Or do you think that she's seen somebody do it, but it wasn't...
Yeah.
She knows who did it.
The second person that was in her hotel room did it. She was there to place the call. So I think we should go, why the wiretap?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippy-tapping irrelevant?
Gah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha, I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service? Look,
Iced coffee, I believe it was.
if you were getting room service, how'd you see the murder?
We'll see. Iced coffee, you know? Like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
I didn't say she was. I didn't say she was.
We never said she was at the scene. We said she tapped the phone. So what?
So where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever.
That's not true.
Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. Because I don't think we're gonna get anything else from her unless we can present that floor plan. But I don't
Apparently,
know where
the
we
floor
would.
plan.
I don't know where we would present that. Because I tried.
I don't know. Well, what do you then call the? I mean, if you think you want to call the bellboy, then call the bellboy. He's brought up, so I mean, you're gonna probably need to call him, right?
Yeah, I might as well. Alright, let's go that way. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunk in quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy
Of course you do. What? Why? What's your reason?
because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, that she is innocent.
Never said she was the killer.
And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What?
This is insane.
I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do?
I mean, you have to accept the condition, obviously.
Yeah, because I definitely tried to present that floor plan multiple times, and each time they said it was wrong. But I'm just like,
You
that
might have
has
to present
be
it in his testimony. Just see what it says.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool. You fell right into my trap.
Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.